Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. God is great, always in always. That's right. It's got to be cerveza o'clock somewhere. So, Netanyahu claims there is no starvation going on in Gaza. Yeah, that's a wee bit of bullshit. And I'm going to go out even on a limb and say we're teetering on genocide. Even President Donald Trump, Billy Big Bollocks, Delbert the Dumbass, a man who thinks a nickel is worth more than 5 pennies, says, it looks like there's starvation going on, right? So if President Donald Trump can identify that there's starvation going on, then it's safe to say there's starvation going on. And as I said, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's genocide, right? But even within the Israeli government are saying that the people of Gaza are starving. Here's my question. Not just the United States, but is the rest of the world, at least Europe and Western Europe, gonna step up and do something? Right? Because I've told you, there's power, something that President Donald Trump has, and then there's absolute power, which is something Netanyahu has, right? So, are we ever going to see America, Europe, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, step up and take away Netanyahu's absolute power? And power and absolute power are very fucking different things. Let me assure you of that. I have had the privilege of sitting next to people who have power and absolute power, and there is a big fucking difference. It's 2025, and again, I wouldn't even call it starvation. I'd call it genocide, right? And the hostages have to be returned to Israel. Gaza attacked Israel. I understand everything. Everything. President Donald Trump, Delbert the Dumbass, Billy Big Bollocks, said on day one of his presidency that the hostages would be returned to Israel. That still hadn't happened. But again, he's a man who thinks a nickel is worth more than 5 pennies. So we can't expect that much. But where does it end and how does it end? Because what's going on and the starvation is in Gaza is reprehensible, it's repugnant, it's disgusting, it's fucking horrible. And it can't continue to happen. It cannot continue to happen. And I just don't know which country, which government, which man or woman is going to have the stones to step up and take away Netanyahu's absolute power. Or is there an administration? Is there a country that has not just that stones, but the nerve to do it and the power to do it? Because so far, Netanyahu does whatever the fuck he wants to do. And there's no consequences and repercussions. And that is absolute power. And I really don't know where it ends, but it's fucking terrifying. And to everyone in Gaza and the people and who are starving, they have to get food and they have to get help. And I hope somebody some country, some administration steps up and does something. Sending you all of my light, love, peace, hope, and joy. Have a drink on me.